Everybody's good to go.
Good to go.
All right.
Good to go.
Remember what happened last game?
Does anybody remember what happened last game?
Yeah, I think we came into the complex here, this camp, and some of us slept and rested, recover. I think who was it that kind of explored around, talked to the we did too. Talked to the was it a monk? Who was that?
That was Roland.
Roland, yeah. That's my summation.
Yeah.
I remember I explored a little bit.
Yep.
And there's tents to the south that hold all the prisoners, and they're guarded by like 4 guards, right?
Yeah.
And then I went over to the kobold section and saw kobolds coming in and out of that cave. And someone tried to steal, and the kobolds destroyed him. Right?
Yeah,
Then
it did not go down well.
Yeah, he did not last very long. And I talked to the monk, who's basically up there on the rack up there, tied to the poles, and he didn't want to come with us. He wanted to hang out. Right. And I failed a wisdom check because I'm not known for that, having a high wisdom. And I said, "Okay, man, good luck," and I left.
Yeah, so you guys had a scout around, found out that nobody's allowed in the cave at the back, kobolds only, and 1 or 2 of the leader-looking people. This monk guy is adamant in staying here. He thinks he can do more stuff while he's here, and has insisted that you do not help him. Who would lose? Is that? It was Oracle. Okay. And then I think that's about where we left off.
Yes. I think I went and talked to him. Scruffy went and talked to him. And Ozdak, didn't you talk to him also?
Yes, everybody talked.
Yes, we did. Could not convince him to get his butt off that thing.
And then we regrouped back at the camp, correct?
Yeah,
yes.
we all met up because we were going to unleash a grand plan with a lot of running involved, and then, yeah, now we got to re-talk.
Welcome back, Oracle. Or Scruffy, I should say.
Scruffy. So, I noticed you didn't come back with, the Elfie guy. So, what's going on?
He would not come back with us. We tried to talk to him many times and convince him. He wants to stay here for some weird reason.
I understand. Well, he wants to gather more knowledge, and I can respect that.
Tied up? I don't see how you can do that.
Well, much can be gained through observation.
They're going to kill him.
He won't be observing for long.
Merrick perks up. Wait, we could just take him.
This is true.
True. It could complicate matters. An unwilling person. Yeah, well, it's an avenue.
Well, he doesn't have to be awake for us to take him.
Well, should we perhaps knock him on the head and drag him out?
Yes. But I suggest to give ourselves more time. Maybe we should replace him with something.
Indeed. Indeed. Has there been any movement in the camp? Is there any things going on? Are they here stationary? What are we seeing?
So it's people are starting to wake up now. It's about 7 a.m., 8 a.m. roughly. So people are starting to move around more, getting up and doing normal morning things for raiders in a camp. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more activity picking up.
So, what was this thing, and did we see a way to get up there?
Ping that again. That is a guard tower, and there is a ladder near the edge of the cliff there somewhere.
Is it occupied?
Make a perception check. You know, this one up the front definitely was.
That was a whopping high 8.
You are not sure.
I'm so short. My vantage is horrible.
Yep.
So what do we want to do? Do we want
I'm
to
tall.
hang here for a while, or
I would suggest that we spend the day observing the camp and see what the guards do, and possibly spring them at night. But we should lay low and probably hide out a bit.
that sounds reasonable for sure.
Yes, I do want to hit them when they're at their lowest, and I thumb over to the tower and like, I would probably be of most use to whatever plan someplace high like that. Though I do hope there's an escape route instead of going back through the camp.
Yeah, so Ozdak kind of stretches after his morning rest and goes out and begins just observing from his campsite, his tent or whatever, and begins just looking around. Is there any particular pattern of movement? Is there anything going on? Are people gathering in an area? Where is food being served? How's that working?
Most food is just whatever they've found or they've gathered for themselves. People are just sitting around campfires and feeding themselves. You notice this tent here is surrounded by drakes, which you saw that yesterday, but and that seems to be where all the leaders are gathered. And you have noticed that the blue half dragon that fought Roland has been seen wandering around that tent too. But they just seem like a can't find the word.
Disorganized?
Yeah, disorganized. That's it. Group of raiders.
And are these? We've confirmed the nature of the leaders, or what organization you're with and such.
Yes, several of you have had dealings with them in the past, and you are pretty sure that they're with the Cult of the Dragon.
I think we should try to find out why they're raiding towns and what they're going to use those supplies and treasure for.
Yes, well,
Dragons do like to amass a horde, so I'm concerned.
I'm going to lay pretty low because I was a pretty public figure back when they were circled around me and watching me.
That would be wise. That would be wise.
Good idea. So I'm going to pull my hood low and my cloak around me, and I'm going to hang out in camp during the day.
I will use my ability to help heal people. Not by using spells, but instead by, wrapping wounds, making medicine checks, basically. I'm going to put the cultist robe on and do my best to kind of meander around and just help those who are injured from the battle. Keep a low profile and just listen to conversations. Basically be a medic.
And by help, you mean secretly poison them.
Well, that would... No.
And I'm just saying that would be helpful in our situation for later on.
I understand, but
Hey, Charlie, can I have
I'm morally opposed to that, so I can't do that. I'm sorry, my friend. But perhaps one of you could meander around to the leader's campsite, and perhaps hear a few conversations, choice words. Maybe that would help us.
What'd you say, Adam?
Can I have a spell ready for if someone comes up to me?
You can. Sure. It expends the spell slot if you prepare it. So even if
that's fine. I'll just have disguise self readied.
Okay.
You
You
if
know that
someone
lasts
comes up
all
to
day,
question
right?
me- It says only an hour. It says duration is 1 hour.
I
Is
thought it was
supposed to be
8
all day?
hours.
I'll kind of have a seat in a corner, quiet corner somewhere, and prepare
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
a couple of rituals if I have the time.
Yep. So that's just an extra 10 minutes on the casting time for this.
Mhm.
10 minutes. What I want to do is I want to look around and see if I can find some spare materials, as well as whatever I might have on me. I want to try and fashion together some crude climbing stuff to go on my hands and my feet, because I'm thinking about trying to get up here in this tower whenever they decide to do their plan, so I can snipe. But I want to try and make sure I can climb and get away off this cliff in case there's no way to get up there. I don't want to have to run back through the camp when everything goes kaput.
Okay, so you are trying to build climbing gear.
Yeah,
Oracle and Adam. Oracle and Roland. Scruffy and Roland. Sorry. Preparing spells. And
Performs those.
Ozdek is listening for information while healing people.
Well, yeah, making medicine checks basically.
Okay. What's Hilda doing?
I'm gonna kill everyone.
I am making my climbing gear very fast.
Bandy gas.
Okay, yeah, so you'll give him a bit of help
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna
your
kinda give 'em-
dwarven craftsmanship.
yeah, just kind of hold stuff and just do minor stuff to help them out. We're two little people.
How long does comprehend languages last for?
1 hour.
Is that the same as speak with animals?
No, speak with animals just lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, so you intend to have them both active? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Are they concentration?
Yeah, they
No,
concentration.
they're rituals.
Right.
But they're not concentration. Comprehend languages is not concentration, and neither
Yeah, okay.
is speak with animals.
That's good. Alright then.
And I'm gonna keep an eye out for some small rodents or birds or something that I see. My goal with the speak with animals is to try and get some information about that more fortified section of camp.
Oh, okay. So you wanna learn more about this tent?
Exactly. Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
disguise self is only an hour.
Yeah, I just checked that as well.
Yeah, I checked it on Roll20 and in the book.
Yeah, I think it's the hat that lasts forever.
Yeah, it was the hat.
That lovely hat.
If you'd like to give me one of those, I won't complain.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with Ozdek. So you are wandering around camp, and you can see there's a couple wounded people. Whether they got hit by you guys or by guards in town. Some of them have some crossbow bolts and some slash wounds on their legs and stuff like that. So you can make a medicine check to try and patch them up, and a perception check to try and listen out, and see if anybody's saying anything. Okay. The guy's not real happy with your patch-up job. You can tell it's kind of hurting him whenever you touch him.
I'm like, oh, child, here, hand me some whiskey from a flask.
He takes it.
Really?
Wrap those
And,
bands
you
a
are-
little too tight.
Unable to hear anything
From his yelling.
anything valuable being said.
Well, I move on to the next victim. I mean, patient.
If I notice him doing this, I give him a thumbs up. Like, that's the way. That's the healing I was talking about right there.
I give a glance out. I'm like,
Yep, you see most of these. There's a couple of them all grouped around. There's some other medics still going around doing it. So you move on to another one.
yeah, and I'm like,
the same thing.
so I'm like, so you fought in the town, did you? As I'm, inspecting the wound, looking at it, taking my time. I'm not in a hurry, and trying to drag some information out of it the best I can.
Ow. Yeah. We were part of the first group that went in. Me and this guy. And you see his friend's missing an arm.
Oh, look at him. How's that arm been patched? I ask. Who patched your arm?
That guy over there. And you see it just looks like a regular guy. Maybe he's just had some minor training in first aid. That's about it.
Was the arm cauterized, or was it?
Yeah, it looks like it's been burned.
Ooh, I grimace. So after I finish this guy, I go check his arm and see if he has any. And I ask, like, are you yeah? So are y'all with the main group, or were you hire-ons?
We're mercenaries.
Yes.
Hired out of Baldur's Gate. Where are you from?
I've not been to Baldur's. Neverwinter, I say.
Oh, all the way that far north?
Indeed. A little too cold. But comes some south ways.
Interesting.
Indeed. Lord Neverember, I believe his name is, made things a little more difficult there, so I've decided to move on. Too many righteous people. And I stand up, wipe my hands off with a rag, and say, "You look good." And I move on to the next crowd, unless they're offering more information. I don't want to overstay my stay.
With the perception check, you heard you heard someone nearby while you were talking say that the monk is of special interest to a Resmir, which is a name you haven't heard before. And they're confused as to why that person would keep the monk alive at all.
Any of those folks injured that are talking about him?
None of them are injured, but they're just having a general conversation.
Okay. I look for somebody nearby to continue helping if I can. Or I go back and I check one of the individual's wounds that I've already helped and offer him another drink while I double check his bandages. Maybe I can hear more.
Okay. Make another perception check. $18. Yeah, that'll do it. After listening for another couple minutes, they talk about how Resmir came to the area a few months ago and set up this camp, and that they handle all the everyday operations. They also only Resmir and the kobolds are allowed in the cave. And nobody knows how much money is in there exactly, but it must be a big pile by now.
I just kind of throw out there as I'm helping somebody. Goes, how many towns do you think we've raided by now? I've lost count as I kind of continue helping.
Not too many. None major towns except for Greenus. Just small little side villages, really.
I'm saying, yeah, that was exciting to hit a bigger town. Better loot. I stand up and I say, "Well, good day to you," and I proceed off somewhere else.
Okay. Scruffy, you see. So you are looking for small animals, right?
Yes.
Can you post speak with animals in chat?
Sure.
Okay. Make. You see a squirrel, I guess, run past, just
Yes.
running around grabbing food and then dashing back off into the trees.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of meander over by the tree and just kind of try to not look like a cat talking to a squirrel. I'd be like, Psst, hey buddy, how's it going?
Its ears perk up and it turns around. It's confused, like it's never had this experience before, speaking to a humanoid.
Yeah.
Hello?
Just kind of flick my ears back at it. Says, hey furry brother. What's been going on in that cave over there? It looks like a great place. You think maybe there's a bunch of nuts in there?
I have not been in the cave.
But do you have any idea what's going on over there?
Lots of red dragons go in.
Oh, the little ones you mean? Like these little guys?
They're big guys.
And I kind of put my hand like above the ground, flat palm, like about kobold height, like those guys?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Lots of them.
Lots of them, huh?
More than people. Of you.
Oh, wow. Were they here before the people came? Have the little dragons, red dragons, always been here?
He seems confused, like maybe he doesn't know.
Okay. He's like, I don't know, I'm a squirrel, I'm 3 months old.
They all come in today.
Oh, okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you,
Head kind of tilts a bit.
if any of those people over here, if any of these people, or especially any of these guys, start to look like they want to be mean to us, will you warn me? Can you just tell me somehow?
Make make an animal handling check.
I can do a persuasion is my thing as well.
That'll do it. Yeah, he kind of nods his head a little bit, and
Thank you, buddy.
gathers up the nuts he'd gathered and sprints back off into the forest,
Okay, and off he goes
into the brush. I mean,
into the brush. Okay.
I have an idea. Since I'm a dwarf, I have a flask of whiskey. I'm gonna walk along the sides, kind of staggering, and just say, "I need to go to my home," and walk towards the cave and just say, "I need to go to my home. I need to find Athero. You show me," but I'm all like fucked up. So, what do you
what are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna be walking.
He's trying to sneak into the cave.
So you're going to act
Drunk
like
out
you're
of
messed up, and you're going to wander towards the cave.
yeah.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll do it.
It's going down.
21. Yeah.
Oh, he's really good at being drunk.
Yes, you wander up past these guys in the tent on your way to the cave, and there's a couple more of these guys standing around, just all over the place, spread out pretty well, not as close together as they. But as you approach close to the cave, one of them stops you, just a bit past the monk here.
All
Where are you
right.
going?
I want to go to I need to find Mithril. My God. I think my God handed me. I need to go. I need to go, and the only way to get it is to go into the cave and get Mithril.
No one is allowed in the cave.
I'm a dwarf. Where I belong.
No one is allowed in the cave.
Can I help you guys? I'll join up with you guys, and if you let me into the cave, I'll help you.
No one is allowed in the cave. If you wish to join the cult, maybe we can talk about that later.
Okay.
But you cannot enter the cave.
Alright, well, you want a shot of whiskey and I'll leave, but you want a shot of booze?
No.
Alright, well, thank you so much. Here's a gold for your trouble. Hand him a gold piece and say thank you so much. But I thought I was trying to get my...
He turns around and chucks it at the cave.
Well, I asked him, I'm like, Mister, hell, why'd you do that? Gold?
The gold goes to the cave.
Oh. Well, what about I got some beer, too. You want a beer? I can give it to you if you're going to chuck it towards the cave. Alright, well, I'll leave you alone. And I'm going to go talk to someone. If you know how I can join this cult, I hear you guys are badass. You guys
Let me look that up.
What's that?
Let me look that up.
How to join?
Oh,
Yeah.
OOC? OOC or in-game?
He'll have some information.
Jolly.
Yeah.
OOC or like in-game? You're looking...
Our OOC, I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I don't know if your character was doing that. And I was going to talk.
And the cultist is pulling out the handbook. How does people join us? And no one ever asked to join us. We usually drag them kicking and screaming.
Fills out his little notepad. The player's handbook. Yeah, he says, if you wish to join the cult, you will be of the lowest ranking.
Okay. I don't mind. What do I do?
Let me find out where this is. I read it somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Must kill your mother's brother's second cousin's roommate.
I was really good at standing guard. Obviously, you see I'm 5. So...
You'll be an initiate.
What's
I
that?
wonder if initiates get to guard the cave door.
That's what I'm trying to... Sorry, guys. I hope I'm not messing anything.
Taking the adventure off the rails!
So this guy, he hands you a cloak.
Okay. Put it on over my...
And he says, you must train with this for months, and then you will be an official member.
Okay. No problem.
Behave yourself, dwarf.
Okay. Do you mind if I finish whiskey tonight, or do you want me to...
Drink if you must, dwarf. And he holds out his hand in his palm facing towards you, and his fingers are all outstretched, and it's almost like a salute.
Okay, so I did the same thing.
Talk to the hand.
Is that your? I actually asked him, I'm like, is that your salute? I want to give you respect. Tell me what to do.
Now we know their secret handshake.
This is the sign of the cult of the dragon.
Okay, then I'll
Learn
do
it
that.
well.
Shit! Sorry, my dog bit my toe. Real life. Anyways, I do the same thing, and then I kind of just fade in the calm and over here. Kind of walk here, here. Kind of walk back here, and then I head back to the fellas, and I tell them everything. And I'm wearing this cloak. So I tell them, hey, I'm in the.
What was that?
So
you're cutting out.
Buddy is now an initiate in the cult of the dragon. He wants to be.
Yep.
Should we join him?
He's gone over to the dark side.
No, because now in town.
Oh boy, that would flip things up.
Should we?
Do you let them know that you are part of the cult of the dragon, buddy, or do you? keep that to
I
yourself?
tell them. No, I tell them. I'm like, I'm trying to do this to earn their trust, and then, if they trust me, then I can get close, and then I can kill the leader. I plan to cloak and dagger it as I get leaders off to the side. I'm gonna slice their throats.
Scruffy does actually. I mean, on his deathbed, his father asked him to research the cult of the dragon. So this is like. I mean, I gotta think Scruffy would be really tempted to say, "I want to join too." One, so that Buddy's not alone, and two, it's the whole reason he came from Mastica to Faerun. Was to investigate the cult of the dragon.
Yeah.
Well, just remember, when you stare into the abyss stares back. I have no idea what that means, but I hear people say
it. Yeah, but I tell them I'm going to start walking around and talking to all these folks, and I'll come back every hour or two, tell you any information that I get. But I'm gonna walk over to these little dickheads over here.
I say, find out who else is in that big tent.
Alright. I'll come over here and start talking to the kobold. Because they're chaotic evil, right?
Lawful evil.
Alright. I come over there and I start acting. I'm like, what up, dude? How you guys doing?
He spits at you.
I just spit at me. I'm one of you guys. Look, I got a cloak.
They're like yelling in. Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
They're yelling curse words and insults at you.
You want
and flipping you off.
Flip them off, and then I sort of walk away.
Can we hear all that from where we are?
You can. Yeah, they're not being quiet. Yeah, you can hear them.
I try to walk and find more people. I look in the tent, start seeing if I start saying, "Hey, I'm a newbie. I want to learn what it's like to be in a cult."
Say that again.
I want to ask him, "Hey, I'm a newbie, like a noob. What's it take to be in a cult?"
We're all new around here. Same as you.
So, what do you guys do?
We raid settlements.
Now,
that's as much as I know.
What? How do you guys raid?
Lots of small settlements, and then we hit Greetus. Are you there for that? That was pretty good.
I just joined up today. I've been wandering alone, and I was out in the wild, and I miss my home, so I want to go to the cave.
They won't let you in the cave.
No, but I want to go. I want to feel the underneath, the darkness on my skin, and the mist, and I want to mine for shit. You know?
Well, some guy went in there this morning, and it did not turn out so well. So, watch yourself.
You guys want some whiskey?
Sure.
Give him a swig. You don't drink it all because this is some dwarven whiskey. But I give him a pretty big flask. I have a big
Yeah,
flask.
they share it around. Just pass it around between all of them.
What's your all's name?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
One of them is called Jerry.
Well,
That was the one you were talking to?
yeah.
It's Jerry's kids.
Yeah. I remember that one. That's a long time ago. What's up with those kobolds? I'm about to whoop their ass.
Kobolds are assholes, man.
What the fuck? Why are they being dicks?
I don't know. It's shitty little dragons.
And I'm gonna go behind this tent. I'm gonna throw rocks at them in the dark since it's dark, out, right?
No, it's
daytime.
It's daytime.
Oh, no. I was gonna go back there and throw rocks at them.
I might shoot you if you do that.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't want to be a dog. Well, I kind of come back here and I tell them all that I learned. Not like metagaming, but like just hey
Yeah, you
guys.
just let them know what you did.
I want to talk to them. All these like cultists just want to belong to something, and they raid little settlements. That's all they're doing.
Well, maybe try to find out why they're raiding settlements. Why are they hoarding all that gold?
Yeah, they don't know. I asked the one guy, and he said he didn't know. Why?
You should go over and talk to those guards by that tent down there. They look a little more dragony than some of these other people. A little more culty.
Where?
They might be part of the upper echelon of cultists in this place.
Oh, these guys are drag-
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll go with you.
I really can't even see what's on the token. I just hover over until I see the cross. So if I
Oh.
If you hold, is it Alt or Z? It'll show you the token.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Neat. Yeah, they look a little more dragon culty than the average people around
Yeah.
here.
Wearing masks and stuff.
I talked to them earlier, but didn't think to ask too many questions. Just a few.
I'm kind of going down, and I show them the whatever the secret hand deal.
Yeah, we'll move on to Bandigash for now. So
Oh,
you
okay,
wanted
no
to
problem.
you wanted to try and build something, right? It was a climber's kit.
Yeah,
Oh,
trying to
shit,
make
I'll-
some sort of spiky thing for my feet and hands to get better purchase on that cliff.
Right. Okay. So this. Oh, so you're gonna try and make it out of metal or something?
And you're just trying to root around the camp, just wander around and see if I can find some materials.
Okay. Make. I guess that would be investigation check.
Ten.
You find some materials. Not too much. You can attempt to try and craft some spiked boots or something. That's what you're going for, right?
Yeah.
Say, Benny,
Right.
do you need help looking for stuff?
Yes, I need materials. I'm trying to concoct an escape plan for me.
Oh, well, if I help you, will you concoct it for me too?
Sure, if we can find enough parts.
Alrighty.
So this is all right. So you're gonna help him look. All right, make another investigation check.
How's that?
17. Yeah, you find some more stuff like loose bits of metal and stuff. This is more of a smith's tools kind of build.
Okay.
So if you have that, you can use that. 16. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It takes you about an hour to build it, maybe an hour and a half. And then you kind of affix it to your boots. You could probably take it off at some point if you needed to. But it doesn't look like you'd get too much use out of them before you'd need to fix them again or just completely replace them.
Right.
But
yeah.
they should help you finish.
Just got them so that when it's time to run, I'm gone.
Okay.
And that also get some for Roland.
Not enough materials.
I just kind of shrug.
Well, then I'll help you first up that rope.
If you find some more, then don't come back. I'll tinker again.
Okay.
So I found most of it in the first place.
And I greatly appreciate your support.
So Scruffy and Hilde
Yeah.
approach the prison tents.
Yeah, I stick out my hands and do the secret whatever.
He does it back and says, "All hail Tiamat."
Say, excuse me, sir, you wanna I'm new here. I just joined up and I'm loving this raiding village and then burning villages kind of thing. I just want to know a little bit more. I mean, I want to grow more. I don't want to just be a regular lackey. I want to someday grow up and be the head village burner and stuff.
Say that last bit again. I think you cut out there.
I want to. Someday I want to be in leadership and be in charge of burning villages. I'm really good at it. I know a lot about war, tactics.
Perhaps in a few years when you've proven yourself.
Okay. You want a shot of whiskey?
No.
Okay, I got some good dwarven whiskey. I know you don't want it, but I got some, and I also got some beer. What do you like to do for fun?
Raid in Tiamat's glory.
Awesome. Can I ask you a question? Do you mind if I ask you a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Why can't I go in the cave? I'm telling you, I'm missing home, and I just want to go in that cave and sleep and feel like I'm under the earth. I miss my home.
No one is allowed in the cave.
Oh, and you don't know what's in there?
Gold? Kobolds?
Oh, so that's where all the gold. So when we get gold, we put it in there.
The kobolds put it in there.
Oh, okay. Why
No
are
one
the
is allowed in
kobolds
the cave.
such assholes?
They are little beasts. They are dumb.
That's what I said. Well, sir, I'm gonna let you go. If you think of anything and need some help and need a little understudy for doing the village burning, let me know. I'm all up for it.
He does the cult symbol thing again.
All right, I go back and tell him.
Scruffy, you were there?
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything, or did you just?
Oh, I'm sorry, Graffy. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
So I don't know if you're still here, if Hilda's still here or not, but
Yeah,
after they talk to him and they're like, yeah, no, we don't want any of your whiskey or whatever, I step forward and say, perhaps some rare goods from a land far away would be more enticing. And I pull back my hood and reveal my tabaxi self.
A cat man? I did not see you in the raid.
Oh, I have come from far away. My father has passed away. He was a loyal associate of the cult, and I thought you guys might be interested to know that I, as his son, intend to continue on his work for the cult.
You wish to join the cult, then?
Well, let's say it's more of a continuation of the partnership that my father had with the cult.
And he was a smuggler, you said?
Yes. He was responsible for delivering to the cult many rare goods from the distant land of Mastica.
What kind of goods could you provide for us?
Items from deep in the jungles with magical powers only Tiamat could dream of.
That's awesome.
Magical weapons? Or just
Weapons,
trinkets?
riches.
I will have to see what
All
Resmir
the
thinks of
queen's
this.
heart could desire. Magic leaves.
Okay. Yeah, he mentions Resmir, and he kind of motions to his friend next to him, and the friend does the cult hand symbol, and then wanders off towards the tent.
I kind of go, who's the guy you got tied up over there? Make some small talk with the guard that's here while I wait. For
The monk?
what? And I act as if I presume they're going to get a higher up to talk to me, because, you know, I'm a fancy smuggler from far away.
The monk. The monk should be dead, but Resmir wants to keep him alive for some reason.
Interesting. I spend time and effort guarding and protecting a simple monk.
We believe she wants to extract information.
Hmm.
That's Mr. She.
The she. By
might be
she,
wrong.
you mean the queen, the great queen Tiamat? Or is there another she?
Let me find that. Resmir may be male.
Yeah, for this purposes, doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Both.
Well, with polymorph, you can be any sex you want. So there you go.
It's true.
She could be, or all of them.
He is
He's non-gendered.
So that's what I'm trying to achieve here, is just to...
He mentions most of the same stuff that Ozdek found out earlier. So
I'll just wait for
yeah, the monk.
politely, rather than walking away. Yep.
Yeah, the monk got caught trying to sneak into camp. He's been held there for a couple days. And the cultist comes back, and he whispers to his friend again, and then he turns to you and says, "This smuggling. What What are some of the goods that you've smuggled before?
I haven't smuggled anything yet. I am the son to the Great Father. But
How do we know you
I
can...
know the forests of Maztica well, and I have the knowledge of my father, and I wish to continue using what the groundwork he laid, continuing his legacy as a great smuggler from Maztica, who works primarily for the Cult of the Dragon.
We are not familiar with your father in this part of the cult. But, we shall initiate you for now.
Wonderful. And I kind
He
of give
hands
him
you
a grateful nod, and then I do the look over towards Hilda and do the ridiculous fang wink that I learned. On the lip up, fang up, and put on the robe or the cloak.
What's Merrick up to?
Merrick is, just sitting around camp waiting for you to tell him what to do.
I sent him to go find more supplies so I can make Roland some climbing spurs.
Yeah, he asks you what materials to get, and then he makes a little list and goes and wanders around. What do you guys want to do?
Gotta keep those minions busy, you know.
Yep.
Ready to head back to camp? So I guess Hilda and I'll head back with our new.
I'll camp out over here and working on my project during the day. Keeping note of the tower, see if anyone's coming and going from that tower while I'm working on my stuff.
So I look over at Hilda and go, maybe we can get them to let us stand guard tonight. Maybe we can make our escape with the monk overnight.
Yeah, if they let us stand guard, that'd be great.
Come back and update Roland. Not a lot of new info. Tiamat, lots of gold. They're hoarding treasure and raiding villages for Tiamat.
So, back at the campsite.
They're holding the monk to extract information from him. They think he knows something they're interested in.
Right.
Hilda and I are now initiates. We're wondering if we could get a guard post tonight. Maybe we could spring the monk and get out of here.
That would be good. Try to get that tower post.
Okay.
Is there perhaps a back entrance to the cave?
We have time to explore today. Maybe we can go up the hill and look around.
Perhaps. Anybody want to try? Or do you want to wait till tonight?
I don't know, what time is it?
It's about midday.
Yeah,
It might be wise
Yeah.
if we can extract the monk. If 2 people are up in that guard tower, we can go up the guard tower and then go up that hillside.
Here?
Yep.
Let's go check this out. Okay.
And then it's like,
how about would anybody want to go with me and try to bluff our way and say we're going to do a patrol around the area to make sure there's nobody trying to sneak in, and we can search for a cave entrance to the back. Maybe, I don't know.
going through that kobold cave.
Oh, an entrance in the back of the kobold cave. So we go up that hill where that lone guard tower is to the northeast of us, and then see if anybody asks us, we'll say we're just doing a patrol to make sure there's no people from Green is trying to infiltrate the camp. It's an idea. Maybe something will come up, or not.
A god approaches the camp. How many of you were wearing cloaks? Again?
I am.
I am.
I have a cloak on. Not
Was it one of
necessarily.
theirs?
No.
Yeah, they were collecting all the cloaks when we came into the camp. We were wearing cloaks when we came into the camp, and they were discarding their robes. So I don't know if we still have them or if we just took them off.
You'd still have them. They didn't take them off you.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we still
So
got
it's up
them,
to you
but
if you're still wearing them.
nobody else was wearing them, so we took ours off.
I'm wearing my own cloak.
So Ozdak, Scruffy, and Hilde are wearing cloaks.
Right.
Okay. He approaches the camp and points to you three, and he says, "You three, we need work."
All right. Yes, sir.
And he says, "You two," and he points to Scruffy and Hilde. He says, "You must work the pens, clean up after the animals." And he points you in that direction.
Flat
What
ears.
direction?
And he says,
I have
"You
flat.
replace one of the guards in the tower."
Which tower, my lord? I say to him, or sir.
Points up to the tower on the hill.
Up here? I just ping the map?
Yep.
Perfect. Off I go.
And he moves on to another camp and starts ordering them around too.
Okay.
All right.
Where are the animal pens?
They are. Let's have a look. I think. Yep. So it's referring to these. I'm pretty sure. So it would
Just
be
go
around here,
Somewhere around here. Okay.
and it's pretty nasty. These guys make mess.
Yeah, I have helicopter head right now.
It smells terrible.
Very flat head right now. Flat ears. Super flat
Just take
ears.
some
But
cream.
I'm using... Should I use that? No, I probably should.
That's probably a good idea. As you use that, you try and use that to scoop some of the mess out of the road, but it's heavy, and it takes a little effort with the hand. You can still do it though.
Yeah, it's like, kind of like my helper. It's not like I'm not working too. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just like, come on, the work gets faster. Many hands make light work.
Use
Let's
that
go.
to like scoop it into a shovel.
Yeah, it does all the really dirty work. Yeah.
You have precipitation, you can use it to clean.
I don't.
Okay, and so as you approach this cliff, you see a ladder closer to here, which you use to climb up to the tower. And one of the guards, there's three up there, and one of them says,
relieve you!
"Thank God, I've been up here for hours." And he climbs down.
As I go past him, climb up and go, shouldn't complain. Might end up on that cross like that monk out there. As I go up the cross. Up the ladder.
He looks at you like he's just been threatened, and he has a kind of worried look on his face, like maybe you're a higher rank than him. And he scurries down the ladder.
I go on up the up into the tower, and I get a good view of the camp. What do I see?
Same as usual. Nothing in particular is going on right now. You do have these two guys up here with you, and then they're mostly just shit talking other guards that they know.
Okay. I hold some small, conversation with them. So they're both males or females? What are they?
Both male. Yep.
Are humans, elves, dwarves?
Humans.
humans. So how'd you? Are they wearing cloaks, by the way, of the cult or something else? Oh.
Yep.
Okay. How long have y'all been a member? I say to him as I look out over the area. I'm looking to the east, so I guess that'd be to our, like out to the opening area over here.
Okay, so you're trying to. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, I'm looking for. Like, is there any activity out there? Do I see maybe a rear entrance to the cave or something of that sort?
You see no entrance, and there doesn't appear to be much activity. You do see. Actually, make a perception check.
My perception is not all that good.
20. That'll do it. Yeah, you see. Far out in the distance, you spot a hunter down a deer.
A what deer?
A hunter kills and captures a deer.
Oh, and I say, hey, look! They've got deer meat, venison. That'll be good.
Oh, another. And he says, I've been here for 3 months, and he's been here for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Wow. How many towns have y'all been involved in the raids with? Basically, I hold small conversation with them, hoping to glean a bit of information from them if at all possible.
Not too many towns, mostly just settlements until Greenest.
Yeah. Greenest was a hell of a raid, I have to say.
Very successful.
Indeed. Oh, those weird heroes that showed up were a bit of a problem.
The ones that the blue dragon fought.
Yes, took one of them down in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, I have to say.
Clearly no match for him.
Indeed.
I wouldn't want to fight a dragon.
That what was her name? Resmeraz or
the blue dragon or the
blue dragon? He did identify himself.
Yes, he was Lang de Drossa, Cyan Wraith.
Right.
I think I gave you guys a handout.
You did. Let me see here. And then the
I'll show
Raz
it again.
Yeah, and then the somebody mentioned the female blue dragon, didn't they? Or the female dragon born?
Sorry, that was my mistake. It was a male.
Male. Okay.
They have not. You just heard the name. You're not sure if they were a dragon.
Yeah. Well, I don't mention that. Yeah. So Sinrath was impressive in the battle, I have to say. And then, I just BS, hoping to glean a bit of information. Otherwise, I do my watch duty.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. So you guys have been cleaning this pit for a couple hours.
Yep.
Before another couple random cultists come up. They don't look happy, but they take your positions.
They take over our positions?
Yeah, they take over.
Alright. Do they tell us to go anywhere else, or...?
No, they just say we're here to relieve you of your...
Alright. So we nod and kind of nudge Hilda, and maybe we should just go stand guard or something by the monk, or could we go find another job? What do you think?
Hilda?
And I smack Hilda upside the back of the head.
It's Hildir.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hildir.
Heal the deer.
Actually, I look around and see if there's anybody looking like they're having fun. Like relaxing. Like any cult members. Like, where's the water cooler to this damn cult? I want to head for the water cooler.
Where's the watering hole?
Yeah.
Some people are sitting around drinking a little bit. It seems like most of after the sort of celebration after last night's raid. Most people have kind of just settled back into doing their day-to-day.
So I'll go find somewhere maybe that looks like has potential, and just sit down and take out my I'll use the shalm, oboe-like instrument, and just have a nice performance.
Okay. Yeah, make a check.
Practice, do my bard thing. Get my bard on.
If
Yeah, you play a fun little tune, and some of them sprout some smiles and start dancing along.
Use the mage hand or whatever to add to the humor or something, add to the performance.
All right.
And that's what I'm doing.
cult mandatory fun time.
Exactly. I'm trying to do it around not necessarily mercenaries, but for the cult itself, to get a little gathering of cult members together.
Okay, so the cult members seem a little more reserved. Like it's not cool to have fun, you know. But most of the mercenaries are totally into it.
What?
So yeah, if Merrick finds me some more materials, I'll finish off making the thing for Roland, and then I'll put on my cloak and head up to the tower after I see one of my party go up there.
He returns with not enough materials to make it. Sorry, boss, I couldn't find what you were looking for.
Oh well, at least you tried. Don't make yourself available to anyone else. Keep an eye on our dwarven friend, I guess. He seems to really like that cave, and I'm a little worried he's going to set the alarm off.
You know where he went?
I'm right
I
here.
lost him. He's another kid. Only the elf is there.
Yeah, I'll put on my robe from when we snuck in, and I'll head up into the tower.
Okay.
Grumbling and muttering, acting like I'm not happy being there, and then I'll get up there and I'll look exasperated and
Alright, guys,
just
I'm back. Sorry for being there.
throw my hands up in the air and like, I keep telling these people. Short people need special considerations, even in cults. Look at the state of this watchtower. There is no bucket for me to stand on. How can I properly perform my duties as a watchtower guard if I can't see over the freaking lip?
These two guys, having never seen you before, kind of just stare at you, and the huge gun on your back. You brought that with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they after about a minute, they just turn back to each other, and then they play like scissors, paper, rock, or some variant, and then the winner kind of leaps with joy and then leaves the tower.
I do hope he's going to get me a bucket. I see you. You are eyeballing my prize from the town, aren't you? Well, you can't have it. I found it. It's mine.
That's from the town?
It's from the town.
Treasure's supposed to go in the cave.
It's not a treasure. It's a tool. There's
It's
a
like
difference.
treasure to me.
There's a difference between tools and treasure. I don't spin this. I use it to help further the cult.
I don't think Mondith would see any difference.
Well, you don't tell, I don't tell, eh?
What do you give me?
Dun dun dun.
Well, I jingle a pouch. How much do you think it would take?
So, hang on a second. Sorry about that. So you were being extorted for money. He says, how much you got there, little halfling?
Oh no. That isn't how this works, and I'm no halfling, my friend. I'm far smarter than that. You'll name a price, and I tell you whether or not it's reasonable. You must learn the art of bartering.
Just chuck me the bag, I think.
You want the bag?
Yeah, the whole thing.
You know, you're not very good at this bartering thing. You know, there could be like 2 copper pieces in here.
He tries to snatch it.
It's like
Do you try and avoid that, or do you just let him take it?
Yeah, I'll let him have it.
Okay.
And then I'll say, hold on, friend, hold on. I think I may have something that would entice you a little more than that measly little bag there. And I pull out. Oh, it won't let me share it, will it? Anyway, I pull out my my clockwork toy as part of my gnome artificer. He's like, I'm quite a little tinkerer, and I was fiddling with this the other day. And you seem to be one who admires fine workmanship. And this right here, holding my hand, is worth far more than what's in that pouch. And it's a.
How much was in the pouch that you gave him? Was it just all your money?
Yeah, it's 15 gold, 15 silver.
Okay.
And,
wow, you were loaded.
It's a clockwork toy that looks like a dragon.
What's it do?
And I show him how to wind it up, and like, look at it. It walks a little bit. It flaps its wings. It lets out a little jet of flame. Very cute.
How much you want for it?
Well, this is me. You know, you wanted to be quiet, right? You know, you don't want that pouch. This is far more. I'm trying to teach you something here. You're not understanding the art of negotiating and bartering. You want to extort properly. You have not gotten proper training as a cult member. I've seen this. You missed out on that day on the class, didn't you? But here, I give you the clockwork toy. You'll be quiet.
Yeah. I guess I can be quiet. He puts the pouch onto his belt, and he starts playing with the clockwork toy.
I go and pat him on the waist, and like, you're a little slow. You're getting there, and I try to get my bag back.
Sleight of hand. Oh, yeah. No, that's not gonna cut it. Yeah, he feels the pat right next to the coin pouch, and he smacks your hand away, and he says, "Watch it."
I did watch it.
I might just mention that toy of yours.
Might. And I might also mention you stealing interesting little gadgets like that dragon.
What gadget? And he throws it off the tower.
I wish it could fly.
Kind of crumples down the side of the cliff. Shatters on the rocks right next to Hilda.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I see it fly off the tower?
Oh, it crashes right near you guys. Yeah.
I mean, before it crashes, I have a chance to catch it with my mage hand.
What's your passive perception?
13.
Kill him.
Yeah, I'll say,
Kill him.
yeah, you see it on the way down.
With
Kill
the
the
mage
cultist.
hand over there to
Kill
catch
him.
it.
What was
And then
that?
I just bring it back to me and stick it under my cloak.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy enough. What'd you say, Ozbek?
Oh, I was just like whispering secret voices. Kill him. Kill the cultist. Kill him.
Yeah, so you two are alone up there with this one other cultist.
Oh, you should join my dragon. Throw him over the edge.
Well, you may want to do it a little more subtly than that. But
And you've just seen him bully Bandygash out of his coin pouch and a little dragon toy, which he then threw off the tower.
Take him, Bandigash. Take him.
Halfman, am I right? And he looks over to you.
I just tisk tisk tisk, shake my head. I pull out my fire starter, and I just kind of twirl it between my fingers and I try to be nice to some people. Some people just aren't deserving of the inner circle. Isn't that right, friend? And I point over to my companion.
Indeed.
Now, you just destroyed something that was very, very expensive. And my friend here saw you do it. Something that probably should have went into the cave. Now I'm thinking that you're owing me the price of that gadget there, plus my pouch. Or maybe we should go and talk to the supervisor, eh?
Maybe we should. And then you can hand them that thing on your back.
Oh, they won't
What?
see this thing. I have ways of making sure this doesn't go in the cave. But you... Well, the future does not look bright for you.
Now, I'm up there with these two, right?
Yeah. They are clearly
on.
not getting along. It's kind of awkward standing there.
Mike, look, we're all here for the same purpose. I'm sure your tool is useful in its own way to help the cult, and you shouldn't be extorting money from your fellow cult members. Give his pouch back. That is not right. I step forward.
Make an intimidation check.
Is there anything I can do to give myself advantage on that?
Yeah, what would you like to do? Do you pull your weapon out or something?
I put my hand on the heft of my weapon, and I let my eyes flare up a little bit.
Ooh. Yeah, you get advantage. He sees that.
14.
Yeah, he pulls the pouch off without breaking eye contact with you and just drops it on Bandygash's head.
And I say to him, Tiamat's blessing. And I turn back around confidently, and I look out across the plains. We shouldn't be wasting our times with each other, but instead looking for enemies trying to affect our camp. I'm disappointed, I say to him, with my back towards them.
He turns around. You hear him mumble "hard ass" under his breath.
Good. I'm done.
He started it.
I do a one-eye look at him. That's it. I do say, though, when does this forsaken shift end?
So you guys are up there for the better part of the rest of the day.
Right.
It's the sun starts to head down, and a couple guards come up, and they just 2 of them, and they offer to relieve a couple of them.
I immediately leave. I don't give an option of who to relieve. I begin leaving immediately as soon as I see him.
The other guard does the same thing. He wants to get away from this this guy that's just insulted him. So Bendigash is up there with 2 guards now.
Run, Bendigash,
Yep.
run!
Nope.
Run.
This is
Run, Forrest, run.
this is my post. I just shake my head at him. Wimps, no stamina.
No, really, you should run.
It's stamina.
Can you get down, little man? You need help?
Oh no. This is the best
No, maybe we
post
should
in
get
the
some
whole
rope.
camp.
You got more stamina than both of you combined.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing? The
Y'all
sun
can-
has started to go down.
Like, y'all
Was there
can go
anything
down there and
else
clean up horse poop.
Was there anything going on in camp? Are they gathering? Or is there a celebration?
Nothing's really happening. Most of them are gathered around doing still just finishing up daily duties. Some people are eating food now and sitting around campfires.
Right. I head back to our camp, tell them what I saw, that kind of what I learned.
These 2, Hilda and Scruffy, are no longer cleaning the pits. And Roland has been at camp all day, unless he did something else.
Nope.
Okay.
Same.
What's for dinner?
Whatever rations you brought with you.
I'm like, you stayed home all day. What did you do? Sit on the grass.
I did a lot of work last night.
I'm like, what does that smell?
I was really busy.
Smells like a pig pen. Oh.
So the dwarf hasn't washed in a while.
It's probably
I
that
don't
cat.
watch. Smell
I
like
go up to the cleric
The
and
cat seems to have stepped in something.
like rub on him.
Back away quickly.
And I
So-
sit down and play a tune.
So how many guards do we have up in that tower?
Tower to the northeast of us. Right now, there's only 2. I didn't see any from the tower's perspective. I didn't see any entrance, but I did see hunters out and about hunting and bringing supplies into the camp. I presume they were bringing supplies into the camp. Here, things of that sort. I find it an interesting assortment. There's cultist members and there's mercenaries here, and kobolds, and some rather interesting dragon-like creatures.
Are the 4 guards by the tent the only type of those guards that we see anywhere?
No, they are. There's others around.
Okay.
One of them stopped Buddy on his way towards the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, they wear that same uniform.
And how's the monk doing in all this time? He's still up on the.
Yeah, it seems he's unconscious at the moment.
I make
Someone
my way
probably
there.
beat him up again.
All right. Try again, I guess. I make my way over there to him and just kind of look at him and quietly say, "Are you still resolute to stay?"
He's unconscious.
Is there anybody looking?
There's a couple people looking around. None particularly keeping an eye on him.
Hmm.
You can't smack him awake and heal him at the same time.
All right. So I tap his face, say, "Hey."
Kind
Hey,
of
bitch.
mumbles and
Hey, bitch. Do
Shoot
your
sword.
thing.
Hey.
what? Oh, it's you again.
You still wanted to stay here? Or are you tired?
I can learn more.
What do you think you could learn that we haven't already learned by being actively involved in the camp?
I don't know. Something about where they plan to go.
Have we learned from our investigations of what they're doing with this treasure or anything?
Not yet. No.
Well, kinda. I mean, we know that they worship Tiamat. Tiamat's the dragon. They're collecting treasure. Treasure's probably for the dragon.
You know they're collecting a horde. That's about it.
Yeah, I say what we've learned. They're collecting a horde for Tiamat. We think. That's what they
Sounds
say.
about right.
So, what more could you hope to glean from this? Fool.
I think there's more camps like this. Maybe I can find out where they are.
As a fool born every day. If you so wish, I can't force you to do something you don't want to do. I take a look back over the encampment. They're probably going to feed you to those dragons over there. I point to those. I don't point. I just kind of nod my head in that direction. They seem fond to do that. I look back over my shoulder towards him. Like, you have one more chance, and I'll help you. But otherwise, this is that kind of look.
She won't kill me. Oh, he won't kill me. He wants information.
He'll get that information. And
If I just don't tell him, then he can't kill me.
The people in the town need your help. You know that, right? This is a selfish endeavor of yours.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I can't read my character sheet because the type is so small. Persuasion. Control. Zoom in.
Yeah, he
Very nice.
he gets a disappointed look on his face. Kind of drops his head. Says, "Fine. Take me back. But maybe we should do this stealthily, you know?"
I will.
Looks
I'll
around
return
and
to my.
the gods are...
I look back at him one more time. And I spit in his direction, just kind of, as a show on for any others that are looking. And then I kind of look at him and I go, "I'll let my other fellow members know. Someone will come help you who's better at it than I am. Okay?"
He spits blood at you. Back.
And I walk off. And
Why can't we just F up those little, what do you call them? Cobalt.
This is just to keep the map clear, buddy. There's like 100 of them.
Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I tell the
there's a
group
lot.
what I've learned. I'm like, so he's agreed to be freed, but I don't think we can just free him per se. We'll need to set up something to fool the others around. Didn't we have a plan earlier for this?
Yeah, I'd say we leave
Perhaps
some of the other guards from that tower up there.
Wow. I can't understand a word you say.
Yeah,
no.
that was just a lot of screaming.
Perhaps
my
a
kids.
Enamel friend
He's excited,
can
man.
help with the ropes.
This plan's it's gonna work.
So I was
He's
saying
been holding it in.
we'll leave the other two guards up at that tower. They'll be happy to come down. That way, 3 of our people will be up in the tower, and the others will free the monk, and we should at least put a body or something in place so it looks like something is still there.
Wow. Okay. So we have our people relieve the guards in the tower. At least 2 people at least, and we come up with some kind of decoy.
Yes, to put in the monk's place.
Okay. Can we make a fake body or a stuffed scarecrow or something? Do we have the ability? Any spells that will let us create an illusion that'll last for a few hours or something?
No,
Okay.
I don't get those spells till higher level.
You have minor illusion, right?
Yeah,
That would work. You would know that.
it works for a minute though.
Sure.
Wow.
So we'd have a minute.
It's
How
at
much
night.
range?
It's at night, so we could definitely put a stuffed fake scarecrow-like body up there, and then
Or a real one.
Yeah, let's just go with a real body.
Why don't we knock out those guys in the tower?
How about the asshole who threw Bandygash's still drag? Is Bandygash around?
No, I'm in
I
the tower.
understand that,
Okay.
but that's risky. That means we have to attack somebody, subdue them, knock them out. During that time, they could raise an alarm, and there's hundreds of people in this camp who could fight us. It'd be easy for us to create a stuffed scarecrow, temporarily cast a spell on it that looks like him,
And run like hell.
and we escort him away from there, and then get him out of the encampment. And by the time the spell fails,
Well, what's
he'll be
the
far away.
range? What's the range on the minor illusion spell?
Oh, I can do it from 30 feet away.
Okay. So, yeah. Run like hell.
Do we all need to go, or can we just get him to leave?
Can he walk?
You don't think he can walk?
Yeah.
Still have to escort him out.
Or heal him up real
Or
quick.
heal him? Yeah.
Do I, when I was out there talking to him, do I think heal spells will get him back up enough to be able to get out of here?
Make... I guess that would be medicine. Yeah, this is probably more of a long-term kind of damage. He's gonna need to rest. Rather than, just pop him with a healing spell.
Could we hide him in our tent, maybe, overnight?
I can't keep up the illusion that long.
Alright. So
I
yeah,
have to leave.
we'd have to escort him out of here for sure. I'm game if you're game, folks. What do y'all want to do?
Let's kill something.
Get him up the ladder.
I like your priorities.
And use the minor illusion to disguise the monk.
We could do that.
And then he can just keep... Is that a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
He can just
Minor
keep...
illusion can't move.
Alright, so I begin stuffing clothing with hay and other stuff to try to make a fake looking body. Best I can.
He has enough dead grass around. It takes you a little while.
Alright. And so then what I propose is that 2 of us act like we're escorting or walking with a drunk friend of ours, which is Scarecrow, up to the to that area, and using a minor illusion, obfuscate our activities. Perhaps create a diversion somewhere in the camp. Maybe set a tent on fire. One of us sets a tent on fire, and that eyes will all look that direction. We can quickly swap the body out and get the hell out of Dodge. Or Dodge doesn't exist. Hell out of Waterdeep. What say you?
What's your route out? How are you gonna get out? You guys are kind of canyoned in there. Are you gonna try and climb out, or are you gonna run up?
Just
Here.
walk straight at the camp while the distraction's going on.
So you'll go out the entrance, out the front?
Yes.
Maybe
do you
if
think?
we freed the slaves, it would create enough distraction that we could get the out.
Couldn't understand you.
The baby's closer to the mic than you are.
He's not. I just have to have his mic. Maybe if we freed the slaves, reading up the
No,
He's gonna play today.
can't.
He's very talkative today.
He wants to play.
So what did he say to do, Adam?
What's his plan, huh?
Yeah.
He's trying to bite everything.
What's little man's plan? Bite some?
Bite it.
Bite it.
If we try to free the slaves, maybe set some tents on fire.
He doesn't like that idea at all. We said.
It'll draw a distraction to the southern part of the camp while we jump out the northern.
So where are the slaves? They're to the south down here where I'm pinging
They
around,
are. Yeah. They're in these tents here.
So that would draw the attention of the of this group up here to this direction, and we're here. We really want their eyes pulled this direction, away from the slave guy here. So,
I'm gonna head
Yeah,
up
but
and
it's so narrow
join Bandy Gash up
that
here.
either one, they're going to see us trying to escape the slave.
perhaps
Yeah.
they may not. I mean, what's the activity at night like? Is it mostly empty and just a few guards meandering around? Really,
It's just a little past sundown. Most people are around camps eating food. There's a couple guards posting around.
Yeah, the last night they were really.
They were a lot louder last night.
They're not tonight,
we determined that it was a better plan to. They would have been a lot easier to make our move when it was nighttime. So.
What if we drop a rope down the side of the cliff on the top and tie it to and haul them up?
Yeah, somebody could act like they're going out to hunt, because I know there's hunters, and you could make your way over here to where the rock slide is, lower a rope down. He climbs up the rope. Ooh, he's not that well off though.
Well, that's why I said tie it around him and haul him up.
Haul him up, and the rest of us go out the other direction.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
As a
idea.
distraction and run like hell.
All right. Could Mage Hand undo his bonds, or is he gonna need somebody up there to actually cut him free?
They are locked.
All right. Like thieves' picks kind of locked, or like take a knife and cut. Who can do that in our group? Anybody?
Me.
Who?
Like half of you, I think.
Roland has thieves picks.
Well, I don't have any thieves skills, so.
Bandy Gash has a 7
Bandy
proficiency
Gash,
in that.
Roland and Merrick, I believe, also.
So whoever's skilled at unlocking locks should go hide and try to get him free. Now, are we going to do a distraction or not?
I went up here to the tower to meet with Bandy Gash and dismiss the other guards, fill them in on the discussions at camp,
Okay. What about
and then once the other guards leave, I give him back his little dragon.
All right. But are we going to do a camp distraction or not worry about it?
Well, I can make myself look like one of the guards and go up there and pick the locks.
Okay. Who's going to lower the rope?
We need someone
Someone
strong,
strong.
and possibly, I guess the best route to get up there would be to go to the tower.
Yeah, so when y'all go to relieve, just the person walks with them, acts like a hunter, and just keeps on walking like hunting. That's my suggestion.
Yeah.
How far down is that cliff? Would a 50-foot rope work, or we need a 100-foot rope?
It's 150 feet.
3 ropes then, amongst us. You have that? Okay. I give my rope to somebody, whoever it's going to be, to lower it.
How long do you think it's going to take to hoist him up 150 feet?
A bit.
Well, it's half your move per turn, right?
He's not climbing,
So-
though. He's being lifted.
Somebody's pulling.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, let's just say 15 feet per turn.
About a minute.
About a minute. All right.
It's a long distraction.
Yeah. Bandy Gash is good at those.
But once he's at a certain point, it's not like they can get him back down.
And he's just hanging there once they see him. You either gotta drop him or he's a target.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's not the best. Maybe that's not the best plan. Then maybe there's another plan we should do.
Well, I didn't realize it was 150 feet.
Yeah, no, it's a big ass distance.
Yeah, I was thinking it was something more like 50 feet. Well, Bandigash and I are on guard at the tower. Obviously, you're gonna walk right by us, and we'll all head out.
Should we take her to the tower instead?
It's only like 90 feet.
You gotta walk him through the camp and all that kind of stuff. Are you gonna go up that route?
I don't know. Let's try hosting them up the cliff. Let's just
okay. So who's gonna host? That's hoist. Who's gonna?
I mean, I can, but I'm on the ground.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll just fucking go up to the hillside and lower the rope down.
Would it be faster if 2 people were hauling them up?
Game Master, would that be faster?
Oh yeah.
All right, 2 people then. Myself, and who else?
Wolf.
All right, so both of us are gonna go up there. And who's gonna free him?
I guess that's me.
Okay, so we know what's going on now. So let's go. Let's do this shit.
Well, what are we doing in the tower?
Who's causing the distraction?
So who is in the tower?
Bandy and Scruffy's in the tower now. If the people that are going to lower the rope go up to the tower, relieve the 2 guards that are there, and then once they're gone, then they can try to climb up that little cliff to get up onto the top to go do their.
Well, I was hoping somebody would leave when I got there. Did anybody leave?
Yeah, 1 guard leaves when you get there. Who is? So how are you 2 getting up on top of that cliff?
Kill him, Bandigash.
Just gonna walk around.
Well, if the dwarf.
So that'll take you quite a while to do.
To go this route here, I'm highlighting it right now.
That's it.
This isn't like a direct path up. You'd have to climb up the hill there.
Yeah,
I'm beginning to wonder if it's not the best option.
That's why I made climbing gear so I could get.
How good at climbing?
Well, even climbing up, you're going to draw attention to yourself going up the hill.
Well, the attention is already going to be. That's my escape route because my plan was.
It seems to be less obvious just to walk through the fucking camp and out the front door, like you fucking belong. Put him in a dragon cloak and just walk the fuck out. Like, we're going on patrol, and walk his ass out. That seems less obvious than somebody scaling a cliff.
Like Weekend at Bernie's stuff?
Yeah, basically.
I can unlock him, but I can't carry him.
Alright, we think he has the plague. We have to get him out of the camp so nobody else is sick. Nobody else will want to get near him.
I'll carry him. I got an 18 strength.
I can disguise him as some. I think we should still disguise him as someone else. We'll just take him out as a junk.
Who has the highest strength?
Probably you.
Yeah, I'll carry him. I have no problem.
So we're gonna put a dummy in his place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll have a minute. But hopefully no one will go and poke the dummy in that minute. And we'll swap him out. Hopefully in the middle of the night.
I think I just deleted my token.
And we'll just try to go out the front.
Should Bandy and I create a distraction? I can climb.
Oh, Bandy is definitely going to be the distraction. Once he starts popping shots at somebody, they're all going to be wanting to get to that tower.
Okay, so that's the plan. You're going to start shooting that big-ass gun and we run like hell?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get up there, and I'm going to try to get up the cliff. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help you. I'm a climber.
What I would like is for the people who are going to help get him off the fucking platform, just to put your tokens by him so we know who's going to be over there. Those who are going to be in the tower, put yourself in the tower. And those who are not going to be in either tower or by the guy, put yourself where our campsite is so we know where everybody's supposed to be, because I'm extremely confused.
So it's me and Hildir by the guy.
Okay, and that's me right here.
You guys at the camp, before you leave, Merrick asks you what you want him to do.
I told Merrick to help the dwarf. That was the last commands I gave him. And if
Oh,
the
well, he
dwarf,
follows Hildir
and
wherever
if
Hildir
the,
goes.
if the
then.
dwarf is helping carry the elf, then
What's Hildir doing? What are you doing, buddy?
Carrying that damn.
Okay, so Merrick comes over as well.
All right. So yeah, and so off we go. Let's fucking create this chaos, and hopefully we don't all die.
All right, so are you guys being stealthy, or are you just going to wait for the distraction and then sprint?
Are we alone in the tower?
Stealth will cost us half our movement, right?
Yeah, we gotta kill this guy.
oh yeah, well no, if they
This
told
really-
you if they told you a signal that we go first, then yeah, he's getting. I'm gonna wait till he's not paying attention and the gun's going right to the middle of his back and pulling the trigger.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Scruffy came up to the tower long before these guys solidified their plan. So Scruffy probably doesn't know.
I know, but I still want to kill him.
So yeah, he looks out over the edge towards the middle of the camp. He says, "Oh, hey, look, some more guys are going over to pick on that monk guy."
Oh, really? What are they doing? Are they
don't know.
roughening up good? I hope so. He seems very annoying. And I'm just waiting for him to seem alarmed. If he seems alarmed, I'm pulling the trigger on him.
All right.
Oh, I
So
really
you're gonna
wanna-
shoot him?
Yeah,
Let's
if
go
they,
ahead.
If they make their move and he starts to raise the alarm, I'm
Let's
shooting
make
him.
our move. Let's make our move. Let's cast a spell. Throw the dummy up there. Get his ass down. And who's picking the locks?
Me. So I would have used the disguise as it lasts for an hour to look like one of the.
Okay, so you cast disguise self on you,
I can only cast it on me. Yeah.
right? Okay. And so, what do you look like? Do you just look like a random cultist?
One of the guard cultists with the big head things and the armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll do. Let's see. With minor illusion, can I do fog or anything?
It would be static. It can't move.
Yeah. That's dark enough, right? How dark is it over here?
Sun is pretty much down.
So it's pretty dark.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Okay.
some torches around, but it's pretty dark.
Okay, well let's swap the bodies then.
So you need to unlock his cuffs.
17.
Let's check that.
Hey, I need to take a restroom break. We take a quick restroom break.
Yep.
Cool. Be right back.
We all taking a break.
Used to buddy that I'm like.
Should just change your character's name to Buddy or Buddy Hildir, Buddy.
Yeah, so I'm like kind of zoning out, and I'm like, damn.
I'm here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I never left.
All right. So you rolled to open his cuffs, and it's a pretty easy job.
Oh, good. I was scared there for a second.
Yeah, and he's pretty physically wounded, so there's not really any chance for him to get out of it. So they didn't really need to put in anything difficult.
So would a simple hill spill help at all, or is that just pointless at this time?
It doesn't look like it would do too much.
All right.
The guard watching you from the tower, Bendigash, you see his eyes. He kind of steps back and he says, "What are they? They're doing something with his cuffs." And then he sees his arm drop from the cuff, and he's like, "They're freeing him."
Do you have to aim that? I mean, you said your point blank.
I don't know.
Yeah. So you're shooting in melee range. That's a shot at disadvantage.
Right.
Well,
But I'll give you advantage because he
plugged my
doesn't know.
ears.
So it's even fields. So an 11 will not hit.
oh, and it all goes south here.
So this loud booming
Boom!
shot echoes out from the tower, and you had this gun right next to his head, right?
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
so as he kind of steps back in to exclaim this that they're freeing him, and then the gun goes off right next to his head, and he kind of cries out in pain and grabs the sides of his head and kind of crumples down into a ball in agony.
Wouldn't that be instant death if it was that close?
No.
He didn't hit him.
It missed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He looks like the sound looks like it's taking a toll on him though, being that close.
Okay. Well, Can I move in and I'm gonna try this? Scruffy wants to try this new trick he learned.
Okay. So you're going to.
I'm gonna center this 5-foot cube cloud of daggers on him.
Right. Okay. So this tower's like 10 foot by 10 foot, we'll say.
We're standing back. Yeah.
Actually, it's more like 20 foot by 20 foot. So yeah, there's a big space. So you're going to cast.
While
cloud
he's
of
cowered
daggers.
in the corner. Yeah, I'm just gonna look over at Bandygash and say something a little gnomish, like, "Hey, check out my new trick."
Okay. Down. So you're casting that down on
Yep.
the lower floor. Sorry, in the valley. You guys hear this, and all the drakes around this tent here, they all turn around and swing up towards the tower.
Yeah.
And everybody and all the cultists, they all look up in that direction. So we'll go into initiative here.
Wait, you could go like, "Oh, we're okay. Just an accident. We're all fine down here. How are you?" Oh shit, I forgot to roll on this.
Oh, I'm rolling hot today.
It was
Mm.
up on the cliff. It come
I think
from
I
the
go
plains.
Damn, 24. That's badass.
So many character sheets.
So you're gonna stay up on the tower and fight, or you're gonna immediately flee?
The
Flee.
That would make
Uh,
sense.
yeah, the thing was to wait to see, get a couple of shots off, give y'all some ample opportunity to get out of there, and then leave by the time they start getting to us.
Yeah, keep distracting.
Okay. I think that's good. Oh, these two.
Scruffy can kill this guy. I was going to use him as a footstool so I can make sure I can see over the ledge and boom, boom, boom.
Oh boy.
I have a climb speed, so I could take your rope to the top of the cliff edge too.
Merrick. So any of you guys that are wounded, you would have had that rest up from the day before. So make sure you're at the right health.
Oh shit! I never thought about that. Yeah, I'm good.
I have some pittance from my Dungeoneer's pack, so I can definitely give you my rope and the pittance so you can stake out something nice and secure to climb up the cliff with.
We're not doing that. We're right out the front.
Rolling.
Well, we have to get out.
Oh yeah.
So I have both of his locks picked.
Yeah. That was just that check.
Oh, I got both of them done though.
Yeah.
Did we throw the other body up yet?
You can do that now.
Yeah, we'll do that now. Throw the other one in there.
So you tie up this other body. So there's now a scarecrow tied to the post.
And I'll use the minor illusion.
Okay.
I guess
So you're
one
making
of
it
them.
look like him?
Yeah.
Right. Kind of stumbles forward a bit.
Put over one of our one of our extra cult member cloaks.
Can I still move?
Yeah.
Can I move with him south?
Yeah, at half speed.
That's fine. I'll do that.
And we begin making our way out, to the west, out the main entrance, I guess.
Yeah. Or not to the south, I guess forward. 15 feet.
Yeah, you move a smidge. Buddy, it's not your turn yet.
Oh,
So
Jeff,
half speed until I get help, right?
Yeah. Unless two of you are carrying him, it's going to be pretty slow.
That's what I mean. When on someone else's turn, I'm assuming they will come and help him.
Merrick is too short to take the other shoulder. He's just going to keep an eye out. He's going to dash.
like this right here is what, 400 feet?
Yep.
So
I'm sorry, guys.
These a lot of the cultists are looking up at the tower. One of these head-looking guys approaches the ladder, and he's just looking up right now.
Is dude dead?
Who? Him? No, he's the one in the tower. You mean?
Yeah.
No, he's still huddled on the ground.
Did she get
recoiling
her
from
daggers
the,
off first? I think...
On her initiative, she will.
Okay.
Oh,
Or him.
okay.
Yep.
So I didn't get that off before initiative. Okay.
Nope. Where's this guy? Yep, so one of these is at the base of the ladder. Medigesh.
Well, this guy is incapacitated and he's looking up. I'm going to shoot at him.
Who are you shooting at?
This guy. I'm cementing the distraction.
Okay. He'll have a bit of cover because he's like directly below you, almost. And you have to
Right.
lean out over the side of the
By the power of the
Tower.
boom cannon.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
baby
damn.
gosh. Oh.
Hey, it still goes off.
Oh, Bandy Gash.
This is not my day.
Oh no.
Okay.
That sounded like a dice rolling on the table.
Yeah. So you stand up on the side of the fence bit, like you're standing on one of the rungs, and you lean over and you look down. You kind of fire your gun, and the kickback knocks you off the railing, but you drop your gun, and it falls down the side of the cliff.
Oh shit.
Shit the bed, Fred.
Mhm.
Oh, did you want to move?
Should have tied a rope to that thing.
Let's see. How much movement do I have? 25. So the ladder's on this side?
Yep. I'll see your gun fell onto this grassy bit here. The ladder goes up this way.
Yeah, I'll move over to retrieve the gun. That's
You probably can't get all the way to it. You leapt off the tower to get to it, but you can forget about it.
Yep. That'll be me moving to secure the distraction maker.
Oh, it didn't fall over the cliff?
Oh, sorry, I just skipped. Lost deck.
Okay, so I help escort him out.
Yep. Okay, so you take the other shoulder.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you guys can move.
Kind of act like we're drunk, maybe? Less obvious.
Okay. So you guys are moving at... I'll say you can move at 30 feet per turn with the two of you.
Right on.
And you guys can all just move on Roland's turn if you want.
Sure. So, where's Roland? Is that Roland
But
here?
you guys can move this turn. Sure. Too bad there.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Scruffy.
Alright, so, kinda shake my head after I see Bandy Gash miss the guy at point blank and then drop his gun.
We
Point my
all
hand
have off
out,
days.
unleash my cloud of daggers.
Okay, yeah, Cloud begins circling around him. Did you want to move?
And then I want to, no, I'll stay put. I'm still in the tower. I will, say, in Gnomish, recite, some little gnomish poem that I know to help lift Bandy Gash's spirits and give him a bardic inspiration.
Alright. You are inspired.
And that'll end my turn.
So these commander guys around here, they begin calling out to some random regular cultists to check out what's going on.
What sort of condition is the human in?
The one next to you?
Cultist in that I attacked, yeah.
He takes damage at the start of his turn, so he's still in the same condition.
Oh, the damage doesn't start there. I should know my own damn spell. Sorry.
Yeah. And that's going to be all they do. Hilde?
Bird, I can only move to right here.
Why are you encumbered?
Oh,
I'm
you
carrying
carry
that
too much
guy.
stuff. Oh,
No.
no.
Not yet, you're not.
He's shouldered by Ozdek and Roland.
Oh, okay, then
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
That's it.
The drakes kind of all rush over in this direction a bit. trying to get a sniff of what's going on. Guard, he starts his turn in your thing, so roll me some damage.
Or D4.
Sorry, it auto rolled on the thing. 13.
Okay. Where is he? So many sheets. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Yeah, he dies. He just gets eviscerated. Cut to pieces. Some more appear
Cool.
generally around the place. There's guys everywhere. And they're all kind of moving a bit closer to here, but they're kind of confused. They're not sure what's going on. One guard does seem to know what's happening, and he just rushes up towards the ladder. He's a bit too far away to get close enough though. Leosin, he's going to attempt to move with you guys. He's not strong enough to move too well. He'll just let you guys take him. Roll.
Can I use disguise on his face?
Use what?
Minor illusion on his face?
Yeah.
What does he have to do? Because... Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use minor illusion and turn him into a human.
Right.
No beard, different hair color. I think his hair's black. Let's make his hair blonde.
Right.
Yeah, not elvish at all.
Okay.
He's a half elf, correct?
He is. As soon as he moves, his face stays where it is. Hovering in the air.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it can't move with him?
Can't move.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything to really change his face.
Just move.
Yeah, I'll just go forward.
Okay, so you guys move another 30 feet or whatever. Merrick is gonna keep moving. He sees one guard look in your guys' direction.
We can't dash at all? It's too hard to dash.
Yeah, you guys have to move a little slower. So I'm just assuming you guys dashing all the time.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, so again, trying to bluff him out that we're drunk.
Yep.
Yeah, can we like weave to the sides a little bit, kind of stumbling?
Okay, so you wanna... Yeah, make performance checks.
Booyah!
That's good. Right. Yeah, you guys seem drunk. And he's just
He's really drunk.
with you guys. He can't really. It's almost like he's passed out, so he's fine.
Okay.
Merrick prepares a shot at the guard that seems to be looking in your direction, but he hasn't shot yet. These guys remain where they are, and this guy begins climbing the ladder after being shot at. And some other guys are running around doing whatever. Medigash?
I retrieve my gun.
Okay.
I can't see the guy on the ladder, can I?
So you just got to your gun, so there's a little bit before you get to the ledge. And that's all you move. You still have a bonus action and an action.
I'm pretty sure the bonus action is going to have to be a reload, because I don't think I got to do that when I dropped a gun. You said this guy was heading in our direction?
Yeah, you can take a look at him if you want. He's a bit far away from you. but he just looks like a gun from this distance.
And he's probably the one I can see the most. And let's go ahead and
Shooting at him?
this ladder. How secure does it look? It just like leaned up against it. It looks heavy.
Thrashed in, roped in, built into the tower.
Yeah, it looks like it looks fairly well made, but you could probably kick it down.
I will try to move the ladder.
Okay, make a. Actually, no, you don't really need to make a check for that. Actually, yeah, to throw it back far enough that it'll fall off the side of the thing. Yeah, make a athletics check.
Could you just push it to the side?
That's what he's doing, I assume.
I mean, instead of pushing it back, like just pushing it to like pulling it to the side, so it falls sideways.
Yeah, so make an athletics check. 3. Yeah, you're not strong enough to sway it enough. Let the guy.
I mean, I'm just like just feet moving.
Yeah, the guy's.
I just have this image of him like running in place.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. The feet are just
This
sliding.
guy's moving up the ladder, and this slight bump in the ladder just happens out of nowhere. And he looks up a bit, and he sees you trying to move it, and he starts climbing it quicker. Ozak.
I continue on with my companions.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Unless we get encountered, then I'll do something.
No one seems to be bothering with you right now. There's more important things going on.
Alright, so haul ass, man. Haul ass.
Maybe not.
Fantastic.
Gruffy.
I'm still in the tower, on the top of the tower.
On the tower. Can y'all get out of that tower and run?
I'm gonna do that. Let's see. And I don't want to burn that one, so we'll just do it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come out and climb down the tower. And
What's your move speed right now?
I have it's 40.
Right. Okay. So it's and you have a climb speed, yeah.
I do have a climb speed. It's 20 is my climb speed.
Okay,
When my normal movement is 30, my climb speed is 20.
Yeah, so you can get down the tower with 20.
Okay. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna come up here and I wanna grab. I'm just gonna say, just go with it. And I'm gonna grab Bandy Gash from the side where the ladder is. Pull him away.
Okay. So you guys back up from the
yeah,
the
I
edge
want to
of the
step in front. I want to, where he is by the edge there. I'm gonna toss him away because I want the guy crawling up there to see my face. Because what's gonna happen is I'm hoping to be like, I got him. It's okay. I've secured the area. I've secured the tower. The gnome is neutralized.
Do you yell that out, or do you just show your
Yeah,
face?
down the tower to the guy that's climbing up. I got him! The gnome is neutralized!
Okay. These some more guards swarm around, swarm around the base of this ladder. More of these guys are calling out commands. Hilde.
Alright, I'm gonna just keep on doing.
Gotta get out of that tower and run. You're gonna get swarmed.
Alright. Drakes, swarm around the base of the tower. More guards come up. This one gets closer. And you can see him talking to one of these commanders. But lots of other guards are swarming around, doing whatever. The guard that was looking at you guys has moved on. He's dealing with more important things. Monk cannot move, really. Roll.
30 more feet.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, it's tedious.
So we
A little bit.
We can mostly skip past you guys generally for now and just deal with the Bandygash situation.
That sounds fine.
That's fine with me.
What situation?
Alright,
It's all part of the plan.
So Bandygash, back to you. Oh, sorry, I skipped the guy climbing the ladder. So he continues to climb. He's not stopping.
It's not okay.
Yeah, I'll move back to the
Right and ready.
cliff to get ready to get up, and I'm readying my action to attack that guy when he pops his head up.
All right. You guys move again. Scruffy.
Yep.
All right. You see.
Did you move us yet? Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna try to persuade him to stop. I'm gonna say, "Wait, the ladder's not safe. I think the gnome actually dislodged something. Stop right there."
Did you do anything else?
Well, I won't. And then, see, my goal is basically just to buy a little time here. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stay right there and try and get him to stop. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. He seems like he doesn't really care. The ladder's unstable.
Alright, can I do a sleight of hand or something to try and give it a push to...
That would be athletics.
That would be athletics. Can I, well, I already said that was what I was gonna do, so... I'm just trying to not give away... I'm trying to play both sides still, not give away to the cult that I'm part of the...
Yeah, at some point, you're gonna have to commit.
I know, but I'm trying to get you guys further away before they understand that.
I'm afraid you're
like
gonna
he's
endanger
got-
your life.
Maybe
Yeah.
one or
Alright.
two more rounds and he's going to be at the top.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright.
I'm still there. I'm gonna act like I'm trying to stabilize the ladder.
Okay,
For
so
him,
these
yeah.
guys continue on. The drakes are sort of doing these kind of half roar, half growl things. Sounds at you guys at the top, calling out.
Those things scare the shit out of me.
Some guards ready some arrows and they're going to shoot up onto the cliff. Not really aiming per se, just volleying arrows up there. So none of them hit. You guys move again, and he says, Nonsense, this ladder's fine. And he continues climbing. Next round, he will be at the top. Bendigash.
I won't be able to shoot if I start climbing up, so I am going to stand my ground and wait for him to poke his head up and take at least a shot, and then I'm going to try to get off, get up the cliff. Okay. He's too close to just turn my back to him.
Yep. These guys move again. Scruffy.
Alright, seeing Bendigash ready his fire wand and seeing his previous performances today with it, I'm gonna get out of his way, back up. Shit. I'm just gonna have to. This is it. This is where I commit, I guess. How far up the cliff is it?
This is these other cliffs are about 150 feet, so I'll say this is 100 and these are 50. This one is 50.
This is 50?
Yeah.
So, can I take the pittance and just start making, I'm gonna start creating the route out.
As you
Go ahead.
get ready to climb the cliff, you gather this probably wouldn't be too hard to scale. There's lots of handholds and footholds.
Okay. I'll
but if you're trying to hurry up, then you would need to make a check.
Okay, how many feet have I moved so far?
I'll say it's 20 feet back.
20 feet. So I have another 40 feet of movement.
If you dash.
Well, I have another 20 feet of movement without my dash.
Yep.
Can I get to the top of this cliff with my 80 feet of movement?
With a dash, you would have 60 climbing from where you are, so yes. Oh, sorry, 40 climbing.
Okay, I don't need to use the feline agility right now, then I guess. Because there's nothing I'm gonna make an attack on. Because I don't have line of sight on this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
So so you're moving at 20 feet climbing, right? That's your climbing speed. So you'd have 10 feet left of climbing, and then you'd dash for 20, so you'd get up 30 feet.
Okay, so Long Strider gives me a 40-foot movement. Do I still only have 20 climbing?
So with Long Strider, your normal climbing speed would go up to 20, but because you already have that, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So your normal
Long
climbing
Strider
speed is
doesn't help my climb speed. It just gives me 10 more feet.
No, normally it would, but you already have a base climbing speed.
Got it. Okay, so I go up to however high I can get up the cliff.
Yeah, so you get up 30 feet out of 50.
Alright.
Unless you want to use feline agility.
I don't need to, because what that allows me to do is dash and attack.
Okay.
There's nothing I'm going to attack. I don't need to utilize it right now.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'll just
Well,
go
it doesn't
up
say you have to attack, it just says when you move on your turn in combat, you double your speed.
Well, that's dash.
But then once you use it, you can't use it
Right,
again
so
until
I'm
you
just
move
gonna
0
dash.
feet.
Right,
So,
so-
yeah.
Unless you use it with combat, it's just a dash.
But
Why give
you're
you
in
Effectively
combat. This
a
is
double
combat.
dash, though.
No, unless you're gonna take a hit.
No,
unless you're
it doesn't
going to
say
also
that.
Attack.
It just says when you're in combat. You are in combat.
You don't have to attack to use the ability.
I know, but you can attack when you use the ability. So if I'm not going to use the ability and attack in the same round, it's just a dash like everybody else does.
Yep.
So there's no reason to declare it. Right? I just dash. It's a dash and then I could take an action You're saying, but I'm not gonna.
Yep. So if you wanted to use it, you could get to the top of the hill.
Yes.
In addition to my dash, you're saying I use it
Yes,
on top
it's
of
free.
my dash.
You get it
Okay.
for free.
So I would dash and use feline agility, and that would get me to the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do, or do you want to just stay?
Yeah, I want to get all the way to the top. That's fine.
Okay. So now
I'm gonna
you've
wait there
expended
and-
that floor now.
Yeah.
Everybody else moves, I guess.
Yeah.
Some more guards fire shots up onto the hill. Scruffy's a bit too far back, but they might hit Benigash. What's your AC?
It is 16.
Yeah, okay, so an arrow flies up blindly, and it just manages to pin you. So you take 3 damage. There's like 10 arrows that fly up all at the same time, one manages to get you. Everybody else moves. The drakes, they can't climb. They're just kind of shuffling around at the base of this
Thank God.
this thing. Yeah.
Fireball! Fireball! Hate those things.
Yeah.
You guys have all moved here. And this guy gets to the top. Benigash, you get an attack.
It's a thunder cannon.
Nice.
Critical hit.
Oh, it got better.
Yeah, you he pops his head up and gets
Popped his head off.
kicked off the ladder from the impact and falls down the 100 feet and splats onto the ground.
Oh,
Vindication.
did I say the gnome was neutralized?
Rolled a 1, then a 25.
I meant reloaded.
Yep. Another boom goes out. Next up is Bandygash.
All right. I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Alright.
16 is now an 18. And I am starting to climb up.
Okay, you are rushing, correct? You're in a hurry, so that would be an athletics check. Yep, you're fine. You managed to get up the 10 feet, or 12 feet, sorry. Okay, so are you guys moving? Oh, it's your arrow. So you guys here, are you guys moving around this tower, or are you going? Which way are you heading? Down on the ground. The escort group.
Go into the woods and hide.
All right. Scruffy.
So, from my vantage point, what do I see?
Me scrambling to get up.
You can probably see this guy.
Yeah.
All these guys here are out of vision.
Okay. And then, so if I can see him, he can see me more than likely.
Yeah, he's looking up that way.
Does he have dark vision? He might, huh?
He does not.
Okay. I would like to stealth.
Okay. Make a check.
I would like to hide, yes. Oof.
10, right? Are
And
you
that's
going
it.
to
I'm
stay
gonna
where you
wait.
are?
I'm gonna wait for, back up a bit, wait for Bandygash. Well, I
Okay.
want to get out of, I want to hide.
More orders go out. You guys move again. Oops, what did I just grab? Nothing, okay. Oh, I grabbed your arrow. These kobolds in the tower, they watch you walk past. They don't seem to pay much mind to you. Some of them, one of them throws a rock, but it seems more like just them being assholes.
They don't get paid enough for this stuff.
Yeah. A guard appears at the top of the tower. Top of the ladder, sorry. And that'll be that. You guys move again. And I'll say you guys are home free now. You guys
Yay!
moved out. As for the rest of you, Scruffy and Bandygash,
Death! Watch out, run!
I'll just make them all move on the same time. Back to Bandygash. You see a guard appear.
But I'm not gonna be able to attack hanging off the side with no rope, no help getting up. So I'm just going to go up and hope I don't fall.
And so you're dashing. I'll say, actually, you made those boots, so I'll say you have advantage on that athletics check. I'm assuming you're dashing, right?
Yeah, I want to get up. I want to get up. I want to get
just
up.
Make 7. Okay, yeah, no, you are. As you try and sprint up the side using your boots, and they get stuck into the side of the thing, and you free them as the rest of your turn. You are still where you were. Scruffy.
Alright, so I wonder what's taking the little guy so long, the little clanky guy so long. And I move to the edge. How much is that? Because I want to get down to him and then aid him.
Okay, so he's only 10 feet up, so it's 40 feet now.
Okay, so takes all my long strider to get all my movement to get to him.
You have to use your climbing speed to get to him.
Alright, and I'm just gonna come to the edge here and take a shot at this guy with a short bow.
Okay.
Miss him.
6, yep. Yeah, it flies straight past him down into the...
Shrug.
This ledge isn't doing you guys any favors.
And I am gonna bonus action Bardic Inspiration to the gnome as he makes
He
his
still
fitful
has
climb.
his Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna
Wait,
hang on
wasn't
to
she
his head.
stealthing? Wouldn't she have advantage, like surprise?
Why
She would,
didn't you
yeah, that's
use
correct.
that on your... Yeah.
So that 19 will hit.
Oh, okay. Yay.
So roll damage. 5?
Sorry,
Right.
sorry to interrupt.
No, that's you were right. Yeah, so he still has his Bardic Inspiration. He hasn't used it yet.
What does that do when I use it? It add an
Just
extra.
add a D6 to
Yeah, you
something.
could have added
D6?
it as a D6 to your athletics check, Meatball.
The guards, this guy moves onto the thing, and he's just going to rush over here. He can't reach you from where he is. You're 10 feet up. But he's going to try and start to climb. Bendiash.
Athletics.
That'll do it.
Doesn't even need inspiration.
Yep, so you dash up another 20 feet. Scruffy.
I'm gonna shoot at that dude again, try and... Stay
22.
away from my gnome friend!
That'll do it. 6, yeah, you take him out. Kind of lean past Bandygash
Yeah.
over to the side. And he looks like he's getting ready to climb to try and grab onto Bandygash's ankles, but you take a shot and finish him off.
Right through the soft spot.
You can hear lots of shouting now, and seems like there's an alert going out around the camp.
We gotta go.
Some more guards appear to be climbing the ladder. You guys are all safe and free out of the camp over this side.
Fantastic.
We just need Bandygash and Scruffy to get out.
So we didn't rescue the
Bandygash.
prisoners, but we rescued the main guy, right?
Yep, no prisoners were freed. 12, that'll do it. You managed to get to the top, but that's all you move. Scruffy.
Let's get the hell out of here.
The gnome looks surprisingly a lot like a football.
I'm still gonna actually shoot.
None have emerged over the top of the ladder yet.
Oh, okay. None have emerged.
Sorry, this guy's dead.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, let's just get the hell out of here. Run. Run away!
Yeah, so you stood still last turn, so you have your feline agility back.
Well, I don't want to get too far from the little guy.
Alright. Yeah, so some guards come up the ladder again. They call out. And you guys that have left camp, you see some torches are headed in your direction. Looks like maybe they're trying to circle around. Take the easy way to get up there.
Yeah.
But none in you yet.
How the hell do we get out of here?
Bandygash?
Sprinting.
Yep. Okay, so you guys are up top. No one's close enough to you. I'll say you guys can just sprint off the map from here. And we'll leave combat.
I'm a diddly daddly running.
Stealth.
Alright. Are you stealthing too, Bandygash?
Sure, I can attempt that.
So up here on the top,
Nice.
this is pretty clear. There's one or two trees around up here, but it's generally pretty open fields until it lowers down into those rocky hills and cliffs again as it spreads out. But you can try and hide in the grass up here. So that's is that an 18 or a 16, Bandygash?
I am at disadvantage because of my
Okay, so
armor.
16. And you can use your inspiration if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that just to make sure.
3. All right. Yeah, you guys duck down into the grass and you follow Scruffy on out of there.
Sneak
You
in the
guys
grass.
with the monk. Some torches are moving in towards you generally, but they seem to veer off to the north. You guys can attempt to hide out, or you can keep moving in whatever direction you are heading.
I say we keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah, I say we. Yeah, I'm right with you, bro.
Yeah, you guys have no trouble. You guys managed to move away from the camp.
Awesome.
After about a few hours, Scruffy and Bandygash return to you guys. Very tired and puffed.
Yes, very tired. Whew.
So,
It's about the middle of the night now.
how's that for distractions?
Well, it seemed
really
to
well.
work. Worked great.
I was able to pick his locks. We were able to get the dummy in, and then luckily we made it out of the camp pretty much unmolested.
I think I'm adding to my notes that one of my projects is going to be long legs. That's a lot of running.
You should probably put a little rope on that gun of yours too and tie it to your belt.
And it don't normally jump around like a fish. That was a little surprising.
You're lucky it didn't go right off that cliff.
Yeah. It would have been a different adventure, that's for sure. So
Alright, you guys
now
get
that we got
some
this guy,
XP.
what are we gonna do with Sir Sleeps a lot?
We need to let him rest, perhaps hide our tracks. I would like to let him make his own way back to town. I don't want to lose track of these cultists. But I don't know if we can...
I don't think a camp that size is going to pack up and move in one night.
Well, I don't know. Not so much that. I just don't want what's going on in their camp. I hate to not have eyes on them, if you know what I mean. But you're right.
Okay, XP. Yay.
I would love to explore that cave personally.
So does the dwarf.
After all, there's gold in there. Oh wait, I'm channeling dwarf. So we got 500 EXP.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Ozdad. EXP.
Ooh, 500.
100 Lovelace.
1580. What does that amount to?
Nothing.
Crapola.
About 1580.
What a load of crapola.
You guys level up at 2700, so still got a ways to go.
Oh yeah.
Well, I wanted to kill a couple more, but it didn't work out that way. All right, so let's get home.
Absolutely.
Alright, you guys travel back to town. Seemingly... Oh, do you guys travel through the night?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yes.
Okay. So this will
I'm
take...
afraid we'll have cultists on our ass with dragons if we don't.
This will take a survival check to travel in the dark.
Just like a skill challenge type survival check.
Yeah, just it's not too hard. There is kind of a path until you get to the grasslands, but you'll need to try and stick to that.
Okay.
Anyone can make it. Yeah, Bandigash is lost.
Bendigash dies.
Oh, he just walked off the cliff. Bandigash, no! Nice. Where is the AXP on the? Oh, here it is. Got it.
Brian, you got great rolls
I'll be right back.
today.
Buddy, are you making a check?
I'm going to sleep, and I'm
What are we
going to wake
checking
up
for?
in 5 minutes and do this over.
Yep.
What are we making a check for?
To see if you get lost.
Ah. I thought there was a big giant trail we were on.
Yes, until you get to the grasslands. And it's nighttime.
Okay. What's the check? Survival?
Yep.
I have a -2, but I'll give it a go.
12. Alright. And is Buddy making one?
I will be right back. I am making some mac and cheese for my kids.
Oh.
Okay. Thankfully, rolled a 12. So, you guys are okay.
He's like,
Bandigash.
We suck.
like you idiots over here.
Where are you going? Let's back to the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bandigash almost walks off a cliff. Thankfully, you guys managed to avoid that scenario.
Someone
very
should
near-
mark these trails better.
And then he gets lost in the long grass. He can't see where he's going. But you guys managed to make it back to Greenest. And as you guys are arriving in town, the sun's just coming up.
And we take the monk to whoever I think he needs to go to.
Yeah, his friends come and greet you as you arrive back at the keep, and they are delighted, and they're very happy. Some of the other townsfolk are a bit sad that none of their family members or people they knew came back with you, but they're still thankful that you went there anyway.
We're going back.
Yes, he's going back. It's very heroic. It's lots of people over there. Very, very heroic. You should pay him. Not pay me. I'm his manager.
I do this for the good of the people. No need.
That is
Matter
why
of fact,
that's why I'm the manager.
we should help these poor people who've lost so much and give some of our own personal wealth to them to aid them. I say.
Yes, like I said, he is very heroic.
As all the players walk away from me. Don't know who he is. No association with him.
He's some random cleric from town. I don't know him.
Yeah, right. Give your money up.
Right? I gotta set up a table and start running a street hustle here to get some money.
The governor awards you guys the 250 gold he promised each.
Ooh.
For investigating.
Well,
And, I assume you guys fill him in on what information you retrieved?
Yep.
Alright.
Yes, I fill him out in detail. The fight, the heroic fight, and that specific part of that one guy's head exploding and falling off. But I leave out all the other mishaps. Really play up. It was very heroic.
We thank you greatly for your assistance in this dragon problem.
Or I don't think your problem's over with. I'm pretty sure they're extremely pissed.
Feature Scruffy.
So, I had a.
I was running a hustle on the people in town.
Do we want to go back to the compound and see if we can maybe infiltrate that cave?
Sure. And as soon as the army gets here.
I look at the mayor of the town. What do you think? Could this be a possible threat that could return?
Leosin talks to you guys. After all you've done already for me personally, and for the people of Greenest, I hate to ask anything more of you, but the need is great. You should return to that camp and investigate the cave.
It will take additional resources and expenses, I say, looking at other.
Greenhill, the governor Greenhill, turns to you. Yes, we can provide you with equipment, but I'm afraid our stores of potions in the lotto have already gone to you.
Well, we got potions for them? I don't remember that. Okay.
You did.
What kind of equipment do we need, or do they have available?
They have, if you look in the PHB, they have most weapons, and depending on the armor, they have that too. So they won't have. Let me pull out my PHB real quick. They will freely provide, free of charge, medium armor up to scale mail, and heavy armor up to chain mail.
Yeah, I've got everything I need as far as that goes. Is everybody else okay with going back and investigating him? Yes? No? Maybe?
I'm doing a head count. Hold on. 1, 2. Way less than hundreds is what I'm seeing here. Who's got a better plan about distractions and sneaking? Yes. pretty sure they're going to be on, yeah, they're going to be definitely paying attention for a while now, if they don't just decide to come right back here.
This is definitely a hot zone for a while.
If you can investigate that cave, I will give you all 150 gold each. For your
Well,
troubles.
from what we know, the cave holds a heck of a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Yes, and pretty much the cave is a hoard of riches.
If it's still there by the time we get there.
Filled with hundreds of kobolds.
Back in my day.
Back in your day, it was probably still filled with hundreds of kobolds.
Yes! And we dealt with them like they were flies. Oh wait, I'm still channeling dwarf, sorry.
Like I said, very heroic, this one.
Well,
who is Ozdak's god? Who is his...
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I forgot. Come on, character sheet, open up.
It was this very heroic dwarf, the one he keeps channeling.
Right, I'm looking, hang on. Asmar Acolyte, do I not have it recorded here on this character sheet? Bio. Faith, Saloon, deity.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, goddess of the moon, stars, navigation, prophecy, questers, good and neutral. Ooh, and lycanthropes, huh? Alright.
So would you say you're from this town, or were you just visiting?
I was born here. How's that? No, can't imagine my character born here. He's a weird race. I guess he could have been, right?
Oh, an Asima? Yeah. They're just like people. They just get born randomly.
Yeah, they're like the opposite of
Tiefling, yeah.
Yeah. I was born here in this town. Let's say that. What the hell? Why not? I was from Greenus, and I returned back after my years of study in some clerical place.
Okay, so this temple in town that you were at, it could be a so we'll just say it's a temple to Saloon instead of Chauntea, which is what it originally was.
All right. Well, I have a vested interest in protecting the town people, so I personally do want to go investigate this.
Sure, let's go check it out.
And perhaps return any riches that belong to the town folks to aid them in the recovery. Although I don't expect y'all to agree with that. But, hey, whatever.
I'm nodding my head, and I look at Scruffy, and I give him his weird wink.
But I do have to say, I'm greatly concerned. The cult being so active, they're usually not so overt in their activities. And for them to be so aggressive is not like them. Something is afoot, I suspect.
Yes, I'm still counting off on fingers. Hundreds of kobolds. There's that dragon, at least that one dragon around somewhere. Yes. Where's the army?
So, Bendagash, what do you propose we do then?
I want Mr. Mayor here to send out for reinforcements at the very least. We should not be all there is.
I don't think we can muster enough to take down that group, if you say there's hundreds.
Yes, Bendagash, I think you sold it too well.
We aren't that big of a town.
Well, I wonder.
And we're not even a town.
Beyond what we've told you, is there? What would you like us to find? Would you just like us to go back and free the prisoners if we can?
We would be very grateful for that. But if
What
you
is
can enter the cave and investigate, we would like to know what's inside, and if they plan to make any more attacks.
Here, I can answer all of your questions. Treasures, shit tons of dragons, and yes,
Exactly.
they do. In that order.
Well, if we at least go back and we scout, we'll know if they're coming back to the town or not, and we can send somebody back to warn the town.
Well, I definitely will tell them that the Cult of the Dragon certainly does not seem to be going anywhere, and from every intention, it looked like they planned to be raiding this area for a while.
Then perhaps we should do sniper and type attacks on them to whittle their numbers down. I don't know what else we're going to do. We can sit here and do something. I'm personally one of action. I'd like to go back and deal with cultists if possible. I know we're greatly outnumbered, but there has to be something we can do.
Okay, I guess what we're saying is let's sort that out before we go marching in.
All right. The town can't offer any troops. That's for sure. They don't have the capability.
Well, what's the goal?
To what?
What's the goal? When we go back, what's goal number 1?
The cave.
First, find out what they're doing. Are they retreating? Are they staying? Are they entrenched? What are they doing? And try to get into that cave. Maybe some of their. If we can clear the cave out, maybe they will have no purpose staying here. That's.
So what's your plan for getting into the cave? Because we've already tried to get into the cave a number of times.
Steak.
What are we going to do differently?
Well, we can try lowering down from the top, down into the entrance. Perhaps.
There wasn't a back way into the cave, correct? We searched around.
I didn't have a chance to really search the woods for snow, but from the tower, I didn't see one.
Well,
the camp's going to be on high alert to anyone coming in.
Yes, I see that we have at least 2 things we can do here. We can try and fortify the town for the attack that we know more than likely is going to happen soon, especially after we kick the hornet's nest. Otherwise, we can go back and try to not go into the camp, but try to search around near it and see if we can't find another way into this cave. But,
I don't think they'll be coming back to the town. I think they took everything they could from the town and stomped down its people, and I don't think there's any reason for them to come back.
True, they may send out more raiding parties to others. Certainly whittle those numbers down.
Yeah.
But we won't know anything unless we go back and look and investigate, spy on them at least.
You could just try walking right into the cave.
Yes, I think going hunting for another way into that cave, that is doable. But
like
going
that
back
idea.
into the camp, that's a distance.
Yes,
I like the idea of trying to sneak into the cave from another way if possible.
I concur. So we're in agreement then to head back and try to sneak around and find the secondary cave.
Yes, that sounds good,
Sounds good.
And I do recommend you, Mr. Mayor, you get what the townspeople you don't have, and try to do some fortifications.
Yes, indeed.
That cannon that I brought you is great, but it's only one cannon.
We have what we have, and we'll try to do the best with it that we can.
Okay, Charlie. So I guess we head on back quietly, and we try to kind of come back around from the east side and see if we can find a secondary entrance into the cave.
All right. I think we'll end it here for today.
All right.
It's the end of chapter 2.
Oh, and we're bringing both the minions this time.
Okay, you bring in his seat as well?
Yes,
He has taught the townsfolk how to use that cannon, by the way.
I was hoping that by now he had taught them, because I need a meat shield.
At least a couple of them are able to use it.
That's the whole point of his program. It was titled "Train the Trainer."
All right. So next week we're gonna play same time, same place.
Should be, yeah.
All right, cool.
Sounds good.
All right, had fun, guys, or folks and
Rock
ladies.
and roll, man.
Thanks
Have a
for
good night.
Yep.
Charlie, thanks for running the game. I know it's a lot of work, and I really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right, we're going to close it here. That's the end of episode 4. I wasn't too sure if we were going to survive that or not. And we're going back into the Lion's Den tomorrow. So yeah. Next week, same bat channel, same bat time. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Have a great day, and we hope to see you again soon. Well, I do at least. I hope Mytha does too.